Congratulations on the new series. This is a thriller. It's a must watch. It's obviously inspired by one of Stephen King's best selling books, but also his personal experiences. For our viewers who might not be familiar, can you speak a little to that, how this is informed by Stephen's real life?
Well, Stephen was always very clear that this was not autobiography, but there were many themes that were important to him. I think one of them is the theme of marriage or long-term commitment, to a partner. So, and that was very attractive to me because it's so unusual that you find stories that are about an actual marriage rather than like meeting somebody and then getting married. This is really kind of the whole thing. So it's about that intimate and very personal experience that you have with someone, and in a sense the world that you share. But of course in this there actually is like a supernatural world that they
Mhm.
share because of Stephen King.
Yeah, of course. Was there any thing specifically that drew you to the title character in a personal way? Obviously, you're exploring, the bond of marriage. You play a grieving widow. Was there anything when you read the script that kind of jumped off the pages as something that resonated with you personally?
It's always relationships, that's what I'm interested in. I was interested in the theme of marriage. I love the relationships that she has with her sisters, played by Joan Allen and Jennifer Jason Leigh, both actresses that I adore, who are geniuses. So the fact that I got to spend time with them and with Clive Owen, who plays my husband in this, it was really, really compelling for me. And honestly, it wasn't it's not the exploration of grief, because that's sort of not what the book is about, and that's really not what the show is about. It's really about the bond that all of these people have together. So this issue of memory, layers and layers of memory. There were literally four timelines in this piece, and we kept kind of moving back and forth through these timelines. So I thought that was really compelling. It's a way of looking at your life from all these different lenses.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And, just from the superficial sort of we love a thrill, why are we going to be on the edge of our seats of it all? What would you say is the biggest sell in that department? Obviously, we love Stephen King's films, his series, because they freak us out. What is going to be the most thrilling part of this treasure hunt, for lack of a better phrase, that we watch Lizzie go on?
Right. Well,
Lizzie
it's
go on,
really
excuse me.
scary. I mean, it's Stephen King, so it's very, very scary. There are these alternative universes. There are these places that these characters go that are pretty fantastical and really amazingly beautiful. And there's a lot of suspense. There's a big mystery. There's character drama. There's there's a lot in this. I mean, it's 8 episodes, and I think there's kind of something for everybody in it. But yeah, it's what you expect from Stephen King. It's that exploration of the supernatural, and that supernatural is always related in some way to our personal experience. It's like our emotions are made manifest. So it's very, I think, thrilling and exciting to watch.
Mhm. Absolutely. I've got to say, a bit of a turn here, but you're luminous, absolutely stunning. So I just want to know what's in the Julianne Moore drinking water so that I can start my dose.
I think it's a lot of hair, makeup, and lighting, honestly. To be completely honest, I don't know that I'm responsible for this. I think it's a construct, but I'm happy to participate.
Touche, touche. Well, whatever it is, you look absolutely lovely. Before I let you go, I just wanted to do a couple of fashion flashbacks, if you don't mind, from some of your
Okay.
most iconic red carpet looks. This one that I have is a premiere in Cannes. What do you most remember about that night, that experience, and why the reds?
Oh, that's opening night at the Cannes Film Festival. It was a Givenchy dress. Um,
Mhm.
Made by Riccardo Tisci. It was absolutely spectacular, so intricate, so amazing. They had a huge train behind it. It was one of those dresses you could really only wear to Cannes, and that's what makes it special. It was that elevated.
Yeah, absolutely. This next one is my favorite, just because you won the Oscar. But talk to me about this stunning look. You won for Best Actress for Still Alice. I mean, what do you remember? When I talk to some of the actors who win, particularly such a huge category, they're like, I don't remember much, but I think it was a great time.
It's hard. It's actually hard because you're feeling so many things, and it was an amazing night. It was really, I think that's one of those things that you dream about. You never actually believe that it could happen, that you would win an Oscar. And I remember I can remember my husband actually walked me to the steps. I think that was the thing that was sort of, he was so generous, and I think he knew I was scared, and you're always scared in the long dress going up steps, but he helped me up the steps to the stage, and it was kind of a blur after that, but I was happy. I was just really, really happy.
Yeah. And this one, As the World Turns, a little 1985 action. What do you remember most about even this time in your life when you think about how far you've come in your career and everything that was to follow for this young woman?
Well, I will say that I'm pretty sure I cut my own bangs.
Okay.
That was the thing in the 80s. I remember we would cut our own bangs, and we wanted our bangs to be thin. It was so awful. So you just like pull a few things forward and just like cut them yourself. And oh, so you
I
have
think it looks good. I like the wispy bang.
thin and curly. It's just, oh my God. And that sweat, actually remember that sweater because
Yeah.
I loved it. And it was, I look at it now too, all those, it was blue, it was bright blue with all these giant roses all over it. But that was also that was the decade of the big ugly sweater. So
Big ugly sweaters. Well, as long as they're comfy and cute, I think it looks fabulous. It's not ugly to me. It's big, but in a cute way. Lastly, this is my favorite look of yours of all time, Globes 2016. I mean, how did you feel in this dress? You look like a liquid trophy.
thank you. That's my friend Tom Ford. He always makes me look fantastic, and he pays such attention to detail. I mean, he really won't let you leave the room unless he thinks everything's absolutely perfect, and that really includes your hair and your makeup and everything. But I always feel very confident when I wear his clothes, and I wonder if I went. That might have been. I might have gone with him that year. I don't
Oh,
remember,
nice.
but
Okay.
we've actually gone to a couple of award shows together, and he's always a really great time too. He's a great date.
Yeah. Well, this was a great conversation. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations on the new series.
Thank you so much. Nice to
Take
talk to
care.
you.